Yeah, sorry, people. I can see Ahmed behind the scenes laughing. Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of Doing the Most, which is the Premier League show on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel. Normally, you get this on Monday night, but because of the Tottenham Chelsea game, we ended up doing the United Chelsea Spurs show on Monday night. So that's why we moved this show to Thursday night. I did say you was gonna get this show Premier League game week 11. I will explain what Doing the Most is very, very shortly, but it's an interactive show, people, where we run polls. We take nominees for each category and then we run polls. And then the winner of said poll is then the winner of that category for the week. It's always interesting conversation as well. Big up to TO, big up Time to Shine as well. Keep all your questions, any questions Premier League related. Of course, if you super chat, we'll get straight to it as well. Shout out to Monska. I know some are redirecting over from Big Six Bands as well. But like I said, run up the likes first and foremost. Run up the likes, hit the share button, and make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. Let me bring in the gang. Ahmed is in the building. Jez is in the building. Yes, Ahmed, what are you telling me? You good?
I'm doing great, man. You know what I mean? Doing sensational.
I was cracking up at the start because I could see you laughing as it was starting.
I'm enjoying myself, man. I'm enjoying myself
Good.
today.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad, man.
Sensational.
I feel like I've not spoke to you in time, but we move. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're all good.
Listen, you know what they say, man? You know, you can't beat Copenhagen on FIFA EAFC 24. Can't beat them in real life either. So
yeah, facts, man. I was out there moving like you, but I won a couple games today. And to Jason, yeah, I ran EAFC 24 earlier on. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I actually won a few games. I won more games in that session than Ahmed did in his entire career. But we move. Jez, what are you telling me? You good? Buddy. That's facts. I won like 3 games.
Oh, shit.
I was over the moon. Yes, Jez, what are you telling me?
No, I'm good. I'm just looking for my what's it called? Because I want to turn on my TV. But now I'm good though. Good. I'm good. I hope everyone's good as well. Good.
Yeah, well, large up everyone who's joined over from the raid on Big Six Bands. First and foremost, make sure you run up the likes, people. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you follow at Sarcasm City TV across all socials as well. And let me explain what Doing the Most is for those that don't know. So we look back at the Premier League's weekend's games just gone. That's all it is, people. We look back at the weekend's games just gone, including the Monday game between Spurs and Chelsea. Then there's literally 5 different categories. And then from the 5 different categories, myself, Ahmed, Jez, and the rest of you lot will nominate at least maximum 4 for each category. So the 5 categories are the most unforgettable goal, explains itself. The most unpredicted result, again, explains itself. The most unacceptable error must have led to a goal for the opposition, people. Most unacceptable error must have led to a goal for the opposition. Penalties count as well. So if a player gives away a penalty and then that is then scored by the opposition, then that indeed can be eligible. Most untouchable manager. If a manager lost this in the weekend, he is not eligible for that category. So say, for instance, say City would have lost against Bournemouth, then Pep would not be eligible for the most untouchable category. And the most under the cosh manager, that's on the flip side. If a manager won, even if he's bottom of the league and about to could potentially be relegated, he is not eligible for most under the cosh manager. So that's how it runs, people. Like I said, that's how it runs. So we take nominees for each category, people. And of course, if you super chat for one of the categories as well, then that is said winner. So that's how you can pick a winner. So like Lewis's stupid self the other week when he didn't realize what category it was, and he super chatted for Ten Hag, and it was the most untouchable manager, and it was a week Manchester United lost. So I said thanks. So he won that category. So yeah, man, love to everyone who is tuned in. Like I said, run up the likes. Of course, if you got any questions, keep them Premier League related. Before we get into the actual show, though, Ahmed, what are you telling me? Anything you want to get off your chest?
There's nothing really to get off my chest, you know. Yeah, you won at Tottenham, but it was, you know, if you see my channel, I said it was an embarrassing win. So, you know, not nothing to phone home about. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's why you've not been seeing me being shameless compared to the other man, if you know what I'm trying to say. But no, man. You know what I'm saying? That was horrific. That was horrific. But, you know, listen, man, you know, there's nothing for me to talk about. You know what I'm saying? My team, yeah, in the UCL, they don't lose to Copenhagen. You know what I'm saying? I know I can score twice on the Copenhagen. You know what I'm saying? To win it 2-0. You know what I mean? The floor is yours, mate. You know what I mean?
Do you really want to get into Chelsea in Europe? Because we can do that if you want.
Chelsea in Europe got TUCLs.
Yeah, but we could talk about. Hey, you man went out to say. Hey, you man have gone out to St. Gallen before. Let's not do that. I do your history. Exactly. You don't even know. See, I know more about his club than him. I don't know about these things. St. Gallen. GALLEN.
I know who you're talking about. Okay.
I remember. I watched. You know what I'm saying? This is before he was even watching ball.
That was
facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. But I look great, so that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dickhead. Jez, anything you want to add? Jez, anything you want to say before we get into the actual show itself?
No, not really, to be honest. I mean, nobody knows my thoughts about the Tottenham game, to be honest. But I do want to say something, because I find it hilarious, because I know it's not Premier League related, but obviously the United game yesterday, you know, the 2 goals that United conceded to lose the game, you ironically let Copenhagen actually put the pressure on you, and you started to sit back.
Facts.
And I post, because there wasn't a Q&A, so I wasn't able to talk about it, but ironically, if you would have done something like Ange did on Monday, not to the extreme, but actually, because it's Copenhagen, let's be honest.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing going forward.
So for me, it's like, why didn't United just kept playing? Why didn't United just kept playing the way they should have played, in my opinion? Like, in my opinion, I don't think Copenhagen would have done too much in the transition against United, because you were already what's it called? You were already playing a high line with Evans, or you were trying to play high with Evans and Maguire. What's the difference with Varane and Maguire? So ironically, United sitting back, and they lost the game with 4-3. So it's like, that's why it's kind of ironic that it literally happened after our game on Monday, because obviously there was like because that's probably the only thing I can probably talk about the game from Monday, because obviously I do agree with people that said the way we were playing in terms of the highline stuff was reckless even after 9 men. But I disagree in terms of people saying we should have played a complete. Sorry.
That's me. My bad.
No, okay. But I do disagree with people who were saying that we should have just completely shut up the door and should have just protected for the point, because I feel like if we would have protected for the point, we would have lost the game anyway. Mm-hmm. Gotta remember, we only had 1 centre back on the pitch, so it's like So we already done with 2 man. We already done in terms of height advantage. It's like, I kind of understand why Ange was trying to play the highline after kind of thinking about it, and even ironically seeing yesterday. But for me, it's like I still do disagree though with how he was executing it though. Like, we had 10 or 11 man. That's probably the only thing I can really add from the Monday game to what I have said before. Because yeah, man, it's just there being just a whole discord after the game. Like, some people complaining about it, some people disagree, and it's like, for me, it was a stupid argument. Anyways, because I felt like the moment we went down to 9 men, the game was lost to me anyway. So it's what it is.
First, I hear that. You know what I'm saying? I hear exactly what you're saying. I'm sure I'm tired of talking about the Copenhagen and United game, and I'm sure I get more questions on it tomorrow.
I don't really want to talk about that game.
I know you. I know. Yeah, you just saying because you didn't do the Q&A, so you're getting more off your chest. So we gonna get there. But I'm saying, but shout outs to teams, bottom of the top half with no Europe. But we move. Run up the likes, people. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the Bridge 258. The link's in the title. The link is in the title. That's Ahmed's
15
channel.
away from 1K, 15 away.
15 away. Hey, you lot, there's over 70 people in here right now. Subscribe. The link is legit in the title. Click the link. It opens up a new tab, and subscribe to the Bridge 258. The link's underneath in the description of this live stream and every other live stream as well. So you can go check this Joker's content out. He does great content. He does phenomenal content. He may be an Egypt, but yeah, phenomenal content. But let's get into the show anyway, people. Let's get into the show. So from the Premier League weekend's games just gone, let me know in the chat. Name your 3-4, the best goals, the most unforgettable goals from the weekend's games just gone. Premier League only, people. No Champions League, Premier League only. Let me know in the chat. We'll go to you, Ahmed. What goal stood out to you?
For me personally, Caicedo's disallowed goal, that was definitely a very good goal, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Great goal. It was a great strike, but it was disallowed, but it was a great strike.
I just started off with a nice little drink for everyone. But
yeah, man, little cheeky one, yeah?
Oh, you're already 0 for 1.
Exactly.
He's already 0 for 1.
You know what, man? I'm thinking, right, and I'm actually not too sure, to be honest.
It's cool. Warrior J keep coming with suggestions. Everyone else in the chat as
He's
well.
saying,
let us know.
the Mangala goal was actually good. The one where, you know, when he hits it and then it goes, thingy, the goal, Aston Villa goalkeeper, like saves it, but then it goes behind him.
I'm sorry,
that's
that's
a
not
mistake.
That's what I'm saying. I had that as one of my errors. That's a keeper mistake. Because I put it down in it because actually last week I wasn't too professional with it, so this time I wrote all down in it. So mine, I got Luis Diaz goal against Luton. I think that was a pretty
that was good goal, yeah.
Then Ola Aina's goal versus Villa.
Oh, is that when he ran onto it and whipped
Yeah,
it?
ran onto and then
I thought.
Another Cobham kid.
Wait. Is he a Cobham kid?
Yeah, he's from Cobham.
Jesus.
He's been there. It was a while though. It was a while though.
Go on, carry on, Just.
I think the first Bernardo Silva goal, and the only reason why I'm saying is because Doku completely ruined his man for the assist, didn't it? He completely just ruined his man. And then obviously Silva. But he was on a muscle, bro. Like you would think that was like you thought he was on some video game shit where you have to power up.
Yeah, facts. That's what the computer be doing to me on career mode. You know what I'm saying? Taking liberties. It's outrageous.
Yeah, then because I had 5 goals ironically, but then I had Cameron Archer's goal versus Wolves where he struck it from like 30 yards out, hit the top of the bar.
It's a strike. Yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously actually fair enough, Bruno's goal versus Fulham.
All right, cool. So we got all our aims. I thought Bernardo Silva's the chip. I thought that was
that was quality also. Yeah.
Was that the goal? Obviously, he scored twice.
Yeah, it was the second. That was the second one.
Yeah.
I put down this first one only because of the Doku thing.
Yeah. We'll go B Silva with the second goal. Any more? Let us know in the chat. So I've got Ola Ainers. I've got Bernardo Silva's second goal. Man is saying Bruno's as well. We'll run with Bruno's. And who did you say? Archers.
I said Archer. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll go with Archer's goal. I had to watch all these just before. Right, the poll is up, people. Go vote on the poll.
There were actually a couple of good offside goals this week.
Yeah, go on, talk about it.
No, it was just Luis Blanco, obviously Caicedo's goal.
Goal was a banger goal.
Was a banger, bro. Obviously Caicedo's goal. I think Son's offside goal as well. Like
that was pretty good. That was really good as well. Yeah.
It's where like where was the other? Because I was literally going through all these games. So there were actually a couple of offside goals, but we was going through the muscle on the weekend. Overdrive.
First. But yeah, you look, the poll is out. Most unforgettable goal from the weekend. You got Ola Ainers' goal, Bernardo Silva, the second one, Bruno Fernandez's goal, and Archer's goal. So yeah, make sure you go vote on the poll. And now, even say someone super chatted and they super chatted for any amount, and it was a goal that's not on there, that would then be the winner of said category, people. So if you want, I don't know, shameless, if you want, we'll say one of Nicholas Jackson's goals to be a winner, if someone super chatted 99 pence, then that would then be said winner. But yeah, currently right now,
I hope no one does that.
Vote. Someone gonna do that.
Oh,
I'm saying. And don't worry, Warrior J, we'll get to Premier League predictions this weekend at the end. I got you. We'll definitely do that. I've started, don't worry. 100%. Flawless. Do I take Thuram from Nice? I've not seen him play like that, so I can't really comment, to be honest. I would be lying. Jason, you may get clubs after. Obviously, you're going to get the United Arsenal stuff, so you may get clubs after that. Maybe not. Highly doubt it because I am tired. I'm not going to lie. Time to Shine says the people that Ineos are looking to appoint at Manchester United are considering a change of manager. They've been looking at specific managers. That's hashtag MUFC from the Muppeteers. Is that the Muppeteers? What I'd say to this is, how are Ineos calling shots of anything and they've got no power? That's like me declaring war on Scotland. That's like me saying we're in England right now and we are going to declare war on Scotland and we're waging a war on Scotland and Ireland and Wales.
But aren't they getting no control? But aren't they getting the sport in control? So don't you
wait till you get control?
I don't know, man.
I don't, because it could all just be news to the leaking out and get people who are turning out excited, isn't it?
Yeah, facts. Like I said, Manchester United lost ownership news. It's like clockwork. It's like waking up in the morning. It's like the sun rising. Like we all know what it is. Like it's not a surprise. So why I'm not hearing anything from them when they're not in no power. They currently don't have any other planning to. Like I said, that's like me saying, we gonna declare war on the rest of Britain. I have no power to do that. Kind of stupid. That's the equivalent of them saying that. But again, Manchester United clicks, all that good stuff. But you lot continue to vote on the poll as well. You lot continue to vote. But it'd be interesting to see if there is a takeover or not. Because I legit don't know.
Yeah. I do want to say though, before that, because obviously I forgot, but then I just remember. Shout out to the Colombian police and everyone who was involved getting Luis Diaz that from whoever kidnapped him. And I hope those people that did that to his mom as well, people forget that as well. Whoever did this to his mom and his dad, I hope they get punished for that shit and they catch them.
Yeah, facts. I'm glad. Yeah, someone said that on the earlier stream that his pops was found, and I was like, yeah, love that, man. That his pops has been released and he's back with his loved ones. Love that. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely love that. See what else you lot are saying as well. Hey, continue to get your questions in while we wait for some more votes on the poll. Go vote.
Hey, time to shine, bro. I told you that, Jim was coming. You know what I'm saying? Murtaza was saying, but they've been hella selective, been hella biased. But I knew, man. Jim is coming. You know what I'm saying?
So you think Jim's gonna get the 25%?
I mean, so that's what it's looking like so far. I mean, unless it's like some Hail Mary happens, like some miracle happens.
I thought you know though.
I don't know if Jim's getting the 25%. I'm not saying I don't think there's any guarantee they accept the bid. I don't think there's any guarantee.
I said that's what it's looking like so far. That's what it's looking like so far. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I think Jim Ratcliffe is as close as Sheikh Jassim, to be honest, but that's just me.
Oh man,
I think he's as close.
Just as close as you are to the Premier League. Yeah.
Say that again.
I know, man. You heard me the first time.
Actually, I missed it because Jess was talking.
I was saying just as how close you guys are to win the Premier League, innit? So
yeah, serious man. Hey, closer than Chelsea, no way. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Fair enough, man. Hey, here is
further.
But yeah, with Jim Ratcliffe, people, I said it at the time. I don't know if he's gonna get taken. I don't know if his bid is going to be accepted. I legit don't know. I have my doubts about it because I think they rejected a better bid from Sheikh Jassim. So I don't see why they then accept that bid from Jim Ratcliffe.
Hey man, you know what?
That's what makes no sense because it's clearly not a money thing.
Jim's a top lad, you know what I mean? He's from the ends, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He's a true man.
Where's he from?
He's a true man.
I mean, they're saying he's from Manchester.
Yeah, they're saying it's from Manchester, mate. I don't know what you know Manchester more than me. You know what I mean? You
can tell I didn't know he's from Manchester. He might not be. I don't think he's from my end, so no, I wouldn't know.
Not from
he's
your
probably
ends,
from North. He's probably from North.
Fair enough.
Let me actually check this. Let me check where he was born. Guarantee it was North.
Let us know which district. Yeah, let us know. Let us know which district.
Let me see if this guy is actually Manc born and bred. Let's see. Hold up.
What are you saying? He's a Northwest guy, yeah? Northwest Manc.
I'm about to find out. See, yeah, I told you, Failsworth. That ain't the ends. That's out in the sticks. That's what that is. That's out in the sticks, Failsworth. That's far.
What are you saying? Greater Manchester. Greater Manchester.
I don't know if it's class. You know what? I don't know if his class is Greater Manchester.
What is it? We said Watford. He's living like how people from Watford said they're from London, but it's actually just you're from Watford.
Yeah, Failsworth. Man, knew that. What's it called, man? I knew he was out in the sticks. Yeah, it's in Greater Manchester. He was right.
Oh my
See,
Lord.
told you, man. He ain't from ends like me. Knew that much. What are we talking about?
There's also something that we'll talk about.
Yeah, go on. Hey, you lot, before you do that, Jez. Hey, run up the votes, people, because it's currently tied. Ola Aina's goal, Bernardo Silva's goal at 31% apiece. Bruno's goal at 23%. Archer's goal at 15%. We need more votes, people. Go vote on the poll, even if you're silent in the chat. Yeah, go on, Jez.
It was due to what's it called? The kind of discourse that I'm seeing in my fan base. Know that we have injuries, obviously, and obviously players being suspended and stuff like that. But for me, it's this, because now I'm seeing this whole thing, and I forgot to mute it. I had to mute the words because now you can mute words on Twitter. I had to mute DV out and Enig out again because people are on that bullshit again. Where how did we not buy a centre back? How did we sell Davis and Sanchez? How did we do this and that and that? I'm like, one, you guys know what our ownership is like, and two, you guys were abusing Davinson Sanchez, and you were happy when Davinson Sanchez left. So now all of a sudden, we should have never sold him. 3, I keep saying the whole time our squad is way too big, and we couldn't even bring people in no more, even if we wanted to. Unless you want to go and search in Europe for an 18-year-old centre back, because then these guys can go into the B list. Then they don't have to be registered. So unless you want a 19-year-old an 80-year-old there, which you ironically we already have there because he was there for the future anyway. But unless he wants to sign another one, I don't get why people keep on doing the whole thing of, okay, one loss or shit goes bad, all of the sudden they want to just go back to the ownership. Obviously, we know why, because people just wanna be negative, which I don't get. Because are we not gonna forget that United had centre backs off? Are we not gonna forget that Chelsea had Nkunku off for how many months? Are we gonna forget that I don't even know what type of injury Botman has? That guy seems to be gone all season. I don't know. I don't know where he is. And Newcastle had to play with guys like Lascelles and whoever else the other centre back was. Now I get it. It's not looking good because Romero's out for 3 games now, and Van der Ven is out for God knows how long. Good thing is it doesn't look like he has to take surgery because I don't care how long he's out for. As long as he doesn't take surgery, I'm good. Or he doesn't have to. But my point is that not everything goes sweet in the season.
Okay.
Not everything goes sweet. I keep saying that whole injuries can come and make our team worse. But what do I say? I have to go now. It's time for Ange to do the coaching. Adjust to the players that you have. And I understand that he wants to stick to his philosophies and that. But I'm not gonna be angry at Dyer if Ange is gonna play that extreme highline like we've been playing with the whole time. Maybe you have to. Every time when I say adjust, for some other reason, Spurs fans think I'm saying he has to play a low block all of the sudden. I don't say that. Pep and Klopp, both of them have adjusted since they came to the league.
That's true. They don't play the exact same
way. But the philosophy is there, the idea is there. But they have adjusted their way of playing throughout these years. This is all I'm saying. That I don't know. People keep misunderstanding me when I say that, and they say, so you don't want Ange to play this attacking football. No, I'm not saying he needs to stop doing that. I'm saying adjust to the players that you have now, because people keep forgetting he was fine letting Davinson Sanchez go, even though he knew the window was up and we couldn't buy nobody. So he was fine with him. He made sure that all these guys will be gone and under his watch, and he had a saying in that if they leave or not. Like he had a saying in Kane leading too. So it's like, because if he wanted to, Kane would have probably been here if he wanted Kane to stay, but he didn't want to. So it's like, for me, it is what it is. Like, it's just annoying because again, this whole thing about ownership and Enoch and Levy, I'm like, people expect people to be perfect when they have seen them for 20 years now, or 23 years now, and people want them to change all of a sudden and shit like that. Ironically, and it's also that's why I mute all these people, because there's one specific Spurs account on Twitter.
Just that I ain't talking to you niggas. Go on, carry on.
No, it's just that there was that one specific Spurs Twitter that I've muted in it. But somebody sent me a tweet in my group chat from somebody else saying how that account was quiet throughout the whole first 11 weeks, saying nothing. And that account is known for being negative. The moment we lost to Chelsea,
they want to pop up and say something.
The team, I'm just a scrub. This is, and I hate people like that wanna talk all that shit when shit goes wrong, but when shit's been fine, it doesn't suit my agenda, and it's so weird. It's that culture is so weird. So this is something that I had to call out with. Obviously, there wasn't a Q&A because it just came up in my mind, and it's just
it's cool.
It pisses me off. But that's why I have so many Spurs fans muted on Twitter too. Not just words. I have Bears fans muted, bro, because they just piss me off, bro. I'll be honest.
No, that's facts. Hey, run up the likes, people. We're only at 26 likes. Run up the likes, people. We're only at 26 likes. Run up the likes. Get us up to 40 likes. Like check 1 2 1 2. Like check 1 2 1 2. Hit that subscribe button as well. It is rolled to 9,000 subscribers. We're at 8,593. How many was we shot last time? I don't know. Yeah, I think that's gone up. Anyway, 7 more people. Get us to 8,600 subscribers, people. 7 more subscribers. There's over 70 people in here. And to end the vote, Ola Aina's goal. He has won the most unforgettable goal with 37%. Bernardo Silva's second goal, 26%. Bruno's goal against Fulham, 21%. And then Archer's goal, 16%. So the next category we are going to, people, is the most unpredicted result. Let us know in the chat what games and name more than one result, people. So here are the results from the weekend. So obviously Fulham, Manchester United. Fulham 0, Manchester United won the early kickoff. Brentford 3, West Ham 2, Manchester City 6, Bournemouth 1, Sheffield United 2, Wolves 1, Burnley 0, Crystal Palace 2, Everton 1, Brighton 1, Newcastle 1, Arsenal 0, Nottingham Forest 2, Aston Villa 0, Luton 1, Liverpool 1, Tottenham 1, Chelsea 4. Ahmed, we'll go to you. What results stand out to you?
Definitely, I think the big one for us obviously will probably be Luton. Luton obviously drawing a Liverpool. That was like the biggest one, of course. Obviously Sheffield United beating Wolves was another one. I think the Chelsea United one. So Chelsea Tottenham was another one in the sense of the scoreline, because I don't think the scoreline was like expected. If I'm being honest, and I think Newcastle Arsenal probably you could probably say that one as well if you wanted to.
Yeah, maybe not as much, but I get the point you're trying to make. You know what I'm saying? I get the point.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Jez? Which one stand out to you?
So I'll put down. Give me a sec. I'll put down. Obviously, Tottenham, Chelsea. I'm just literally explained it. I'll put down Brentford, West Ham.
That's a shout, actually.
And it's not just the score; it's just also I thought West Ham was going to win that game personally. Then I'll put obviously Luton Town Liverpool, obviously the obvious one because
that one's
and then I obviously I expect them to win, but I put Man City Bournemouth down because of the scoreline.
Yeah, no, I hear exactly what you're saying. And to those that are asking, I know there's a couple of questions. Yes, you will still get the United Arsenal show after this. You will still get the United Arsenal show. So myself, TJ, Cam, we'll just redirect straight once we finish this show. And to H, I'll have a look into NBA games. Just keep a lookout. But make sure you follow the Sarcasm City TV Kick people. Because what I'm going to do is, once I sort out the subscription over there, which I will do, if you sign up to the subscription over there, that makes you eligible for all watch-alongs. So watch-alongs on the Kick. So that's Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup, NBA, and on here as well. That makes you eligible for Manchester United watch-alongs on the YouTube channel. So watch-alongs here on the YouTube channel and on the Kick if you sign up to the Kick. If you subscribe to the Kick, I just got to sort it out first and foremost, which I'm going to do over this weekend or maybe tomorrow, people. But where are we at? So I got Luton 1. I'm saying Forest 2, Villa 0. What about Forest? Is that a shock? Warrior J said that.
That's a good show. I mean, if you want to, you can put it out. I would actually put it up info of the show that I've said with Man City and Man City.
I thought they were going to pack. What's it called? They were going to pack Bournemouth. I think. So.
I thought they was going to win that comfortably high score as well, but not 6-1 though. I don't know. That didn't feel to me like a game going to 6-1. But I mean, if people want to put the first,
let me see what the chat's saying. I go to the chat. Hey, you lot, more predictions? Let us know. And to man asking, is Failsworth posh? It's not posh, but it's not the ends. That's what I'd say. I've not been there like that to say it's posh, but it's definitely not the ends. That's why I knew he was from there. I said North Manchester. I think Failsworth falls under North Manchester. I knew it wouldn't be South, wouldn't be Southeast, wouldn't be South Central. Knew that much. All right, let's see. Yeah, man, I'm saying Villa Forest. All right, we'll run Villa Forest.
There we go.
Shout out Villa. You know what I'm saying? The result it makes people Villa. You know?
Come on, man.
Sorry, the Brum accent is hilarious. Hey, you lot, go vote on the poll. Big up to Pels in the chat. She says, thank goodness I made it before the Arsenal show. Oh my God. Love all the content, but you know Arsenal. Only thing I dislike about you, Pels, is that you're an Arsenal fan. But big up to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, big up to you. And yes, there will be the United Arsenal show straight after this as well. Did I not put Sheffield United Wolves on there? I don't think I did. Yeah, Sheffield United Wolves is on there. So you got Luton 1, Liverpool 1, Sheffield United 2, Wolves 1, Tottenham 1, Chelsea 4, Nottingham Forest 2, Villa 0. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, you hate. Oh, yeah, wait. Are you Chelsea, Pels? Yeah, you are Chelsea. Yeah.
It's Shasha who was
awesome. Chelsea are everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you are right. Yeah.
Like, Pride of London, man. You know what I'm saying?
Who? Brentford. Yeah, we know.
Chelsea. That's literally our nickname.
Yeah, it's cool. I can give myself a nickname. Does that mean it sticks?
Bro, he's literally on our shirts. Like, you know the one that you're easy on.
All right, I'm gonna get something named on my shirt, and then you have to call me that in it. I'm gonna call myself a god. You know what I'm saying? And it's right, I'm a god.
All right, buddy, man.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Huh? All right, buddy, man.
Yeah, you joke, man. You lot go vote on the poll. This guy, Egypt, for real, for real. Hey, Sheik, sorry, the accent cracks me up, man. Like, people don't like it. I love the Brum accent. I think it's great. I think it's great. It is brilliant.
It's alright, man. It's alright, man.
You don't like the Brum accent?
Steady, man. It's steady.
You telling me it's not you? All right, you telling me it don't crack you up when you hear it?
Not really. No, I'll be
It
honest.
don't make you laugh. You don't
No,
find it
man.
humorous. What's wrong
I
with
don't
you?
find.
How?
Maybe my humor and your humor is not necessarily the same, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
So, all right, is there any accent in England you find funny?
You know what, man? I can't lie. The Newcastle one, that one kind of
Yeah, that's
cracks me up
jokes.
from that.
Yeah,
That one
Newcastle accent's jokes.
I don't know. I think because of that, I've been to Brum quite a few times, innit? So like, I think I'm just used to it. So I don't laugh about it that much whenever I go there usually. But you know,
same with the Scouse accent. Like Pels mentioned it, the Scouse accent's hilarious. Scouse
honestly,
accent.
that one,
You don't find
that
the
one,
Scouse accent comedic
that,
either.
that one is just, you know what I'm saying?
That is funny, man. Like when they get mad as well. That should be cracking me up.
That one,
Yeah,
you know, I have to use.
the one.
No, yeah, I'm recovering from an illness. That's why. So,
Oh,
you
is
know,
it? All right, cool.
I had like a really bad cold over the weekend, and then
Yeah.
the floor heating it broke down yesterday. So like,
Oh, did
it's
it
cold.
break? Oh,
So
was
like,
it?
I'm at 90% right now, but like, you know, because of the cold temperature in the house, it's remaining me at 90% until I can get regular heating, and then my body will be back to 100% after to get me. That's how it works.
Guy, yo.
No, what's it
Go
called?
on, go on, Jess. What are you gonna say?
That was something I just wanted to say. Then I forgot.
It was about accents. That's what it is. The Scouse accent is hilarious.
Yeah. Nah, the one that cracks me up is when Arteta gets angry.
Oh, when he's like, it's a disgrace.
Disgrace. Absolute embarrassing. I was like, shut up, man.
It is. I can't believe you don't find the Brum accent hilarious. I don't know what's wrong with you, Ahmed, man. That should be mad.
I go there a lot of the time, innit? So then maybe that's why. Maybe because
Is it? All right, but I've been in Liverpool many a times. I just think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they get mad. Because I got like brethren, I got female brethren there, innit? So when they like try and curse me out, that shit has me rolling. What the fuck you laughing for? That shit is hilarious. You're happy, like, stop talking in it. Like, that's why I'm laughing. Why sound fucking funny? Yeah, you do. You know what I'm saying? Yes. This is why I'm laughing. Because you sound hilarious. Just stop. Yo, that accent is hilarious. Hey, Blue Hell, big up to you, man. Big up to you. Fire name. Kaneki, good to see you in the chat as well. You lot vote on the poll, man. We're waiting for some more votes. Currently, Luton Town 1, Liverpool 1 at 33%, Sheffield United 2, Wolves 1 at 7%, Tottenham 1, Chelsea 4 at 36%, and then Nottingham Forest 2, Villa 0 at 14%. Again, you lot continue to run up the votes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Black Diamond, that's exactly what it is. Flawless, genuine question. Which place has like the best nightlife in England?
The thing of London, yeah, you have to find the right place, man. Because like, a lot of these
but London is hella expensive though.
I mean,
yeah,
you know what? Sheik, you know what? It's probably Newcastle now. It used to be Liverpool, but it's probably Newcastle.
No, I can't.
Yeah, but where people go Newcastle now. If you go London now, don't be surprised if you end the day. You come back home and all of the time you get a message from whatever bank provider you are, and it says minus 2,000. Oh, hold on a second. I just went to go and get a burger. It's a shit. Like, no, London's crazy, isn't it? Like that's why I never don't go to London.
It's probably Sheik. It's probably Newcastle. I would say.
I've had quite a few bad experiences at Liverpool.
You had bad experiences where?
Liverpool.
Where did you have bad? Why? What happened? What did you do in Liverpool?
No. It's too NSFW. Don't say that.
You'll have to tell us off stream, man. Yeah. Tell us off stream. Tell us off stream.
I think London is like a lot of money, man. You know what I'm saying?
London's good. Like I said, when's the last time I went out? Obviously, Lewis's birthday, and where we went was fire, actually. Yeah, but I've never been out like in London on a regular basis. But yeah, I would say probably Newcastle. Liverpool's good as well.
I've been to Brum. Brum's meh, bro, because like it's really like at least where I went was like one main street that I went to.
No, I hear that. And to Brian, who says, to be fair, everyone cusses you out flawless. Too many people do that, you know what I'm saying? But the people want to point at me and say that's the bad guy. People want to project their insecurities and the faults of their team on me. Like that's not my fault.
Exactly, that's true.
It is facts. Up north, they got the best milk, man. It's what it is. No more explanation. No more explanation.
Oh my god.
No more explanation.
This guy, man. Oh,
Both ways though, both ways. Chocolate milk and milk.
This guy is crazy, yo. This guy is crazy.
What? What?
This guy is
Where
crazy.
you guys going to? What?
He couldn't have said
I'm just saying.
smash ladies
Bro.
that. He didn't need to let him have
What? I'm just saying, bro. That's just good.
Man said,
That's
just
just-
laugh. Yeah, it's got the best.
Bro, I'm just saying. I was up there one time. I was up there one time. I was like, yo, I want to move up there, but it's too cold.
Oh Jesus, yo, where was you at? Where in North was you? Where was you?
I was in Manchester. I was Liverpool.
Was it? Okay, cool. Well, next time you roll Manchester, we'll step out. You know what I'm saying? Next time you roll Manchester. Same to you, Ahmed, if you're up there, definitely.
The one time I went to Manchester though, I was family though. But
Yeah,
still,
facts.
I was seeing some good stuff up there. And what you go? That's like that one store in there that they have that they don't have here in Leicester from like some food stuff, like some good stuff that I saw in it.
I've been out in Leicester actually. It was decent. I've only been out there once. The one in there, it was decent. It surprised me.
It's just when you live in Leicester, then it's getting dead, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's like me. Like if someone from out of town comes to Manchester, they'll probably think it's good. But I just look at Manchester and go, yeah, because it's just there. Time to shine. Jez isn't real. You are right. Jez isn't real. And hey, Sasha, put away the violence. You know what I'm saying? Don't shut up.
Real and direct.
Yeah, that is facts. That is facts. But you say I know because Chelsea are playing Newcastle at the end of this month. I might even pull up there because I know them man will probably go out. I might just do that still. I may just do that. I'm unsure. I might have to just get a cheap hotel and just pattern that. Look at you, Prime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, true. Say it's a melting pot. Plenty of Italians here as well, Prime. But anyway, let's get back to the show. One more. I wait for a couple more votes, people, because it's still close. Luton Town won. Liverpool won at 42%. Sheffield United 2. Wolves won at 5%. Tottenham won. Chelsea 4 at 37%. Nottingham 2. Nottingham Forest 2. Aston Villa 0 at 16%. People run up the vote still, and of course, if you super chat, if you want to make sure one of these is the surefire winner, super chat any amount, and that's the surefire winner. But then if somebody super chats even more, then that's the winner, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth. And look at Pels on Prime's case. Oh, this is gonna be brilliant. Yeah. Prime about to get pressed. Yeah, this is beautiful. You're on your own. You're on your own.
You're out of pocket, man. You're out of pocket.
You're out of pocket. That's facts, actually, Prime. How dare you do that, man? Look at this guy. You know what I'm saying? How dare we? Just for his profile picture over there, biting his bottom lip in his profile picture. It's outrageous. You know what I'm saying? Outrageous. Look at him. You know what I'm saying? Now he's joking. Look at him. I'm making a joke.
The tree saying it's the light skin tactic, man.
Yeah, like that's what it is. He's a comedian. And the Sheik says the players pull up to clubs there as well. Yeah. Because like Rashford was out for his birthday. Like, for example. You just have to go certain places.
Yeah, saying that because I know man that live in London that have seen bare Tottenham players up there clubbing in the past. I think Ellen actually told me a story how she actually met Kyle Walker when he used to be at Tottenham.
See, so it is. You're gonna run up to people that you're gonna run into people. All right, this one's over. I'm tired, people. This category, Luton Town 1, Liverpool 1, 45%. How is that more surprising? Actually, probably is more surprising. All right, let's go to the next one anyway. The next one, my favorite category. Most unacceptable error, people. And listen, this must have led to a goal for the opposition, people. Most unacceptable goal. Must have led to a goal for the opposition. And if a player gave away a penalty, then it counts. Then it's eligible if that penalty is then converted. So let us know in the chat. Give us your nominees for the most unacceptable error from the weekend's games just gone. What are you telling me, Jess?
So I put down so obviously like Warrior said, Martinez was the first. I'm like, the guy literally the same week on Monday he won best he won best goalkeeper in the World Award. Literally the Monday in the same week, and then he does that. Yeah, like Martinez. Then Paulinho against United.
Oh yeah, Paulinho. How can I forget Paulinho? Yeah, that's a great shout.
That was a horrible clearance. Then I put Raya there for the Newcastle goal. I'm sorry.
Him. Talk about it.
Bro, I saw the way the ball was coming there. At first I didn't know it until I went back to the highlights because I was like, why are people blaming Raya? But the only reason why I was playing Raya before that is because I was trolling. But I actually didn't know what happened. Then I went back and looked at the highlight. you are a goalkeeper and you can't jump up there to go and grab that ball. And then it's like, and then Gabriel got dunked on. Even though the goal should have stood, even though the goal should have maybe not stood, it's like as a goalkeeper, I feel like you can do a lot better than, to be honest. It's
I
just
agree.
like considering that you can go with your hands, it's like the guy didn't know that he couldn't use his hands, or he can jump up there and then get his hands. I don't know, like maybe he could have done something just to make
Yeah,
sure that the
Raya,
ball
Raya
doesn't.
is a shit.
So yeah, like that's why I said Raya. And then I don't know what his first name is, but his name is Jordan for Burnley, where he got caught on the ball by Ayu.
Oh, when he got spun.
Yeah,
Ah, yeah, yeah,
and then Ayu spun him. Like
yeah,
so,
yeah, yeah. That was bad.
not only did you give the ball away in a foolish fashion, you got spun and then they scored on. So these are my four.
Right, what are you saying, Ahmed?
I wanted to add obviously Christian Romero. I don't know if that got
Romero's
said.
there. Yeah. Romero's
Yeah.
is there.
You know what it is, yeah. The reason why it was definitely an error, which obviously Chelsea scored and they made it 1-1. But for me, it's like it only looks worse because we ended up losing the game in a much bigger fashion. Because also another error happened with Odogi where he got sent off. For example, Fabio Silva.
Fabio Silva's one was bad as well.
For me,
That
that's
was
why
bad,
for
yeah.
me, even though I kind of find it stupid because the player was going the other way. It's 1-1 and the game was literally done. All they had to do is just make him go backwards. Maybe they get a crossing, but then everybody's anywhere there, so you can maybe go and clear the ball anyway. So it's like he gave it away, and then obviously Sheffield United scored to win the game. That's why for me, in the context of that, like I think that Fabio Silva is much worse than Romero because the game was not over at that point for me in the
Silva's
top
is a
Chelsea
shout.
game.
It's
That's why.
tough. Let us know in the chat, please, people, because I've got Martinez's, which was a terrible one, Paulina's, Reyes, Romero's, but Jez makes a great point for Silva's as well. I think Silva's is just as bad as Romero's. It is equally just as bad. If Romero don't make that challenge, maybe Spurs win that game.
See, but it's the funny part. I still think with 10 men we win the game. That's my thing. Like,
I hear that. Yeah, it's definitely a shout.
And like for me, Silva literally cost them because that means because the game was
Silva's is
literally
going
over.
there.
Because the game was over after that one. That's why.
Let us know, people. So I don't know. Did we lose the Martinez one? Did we lose the Palina one?
Nah,
Because there's more to it.
I can't say.
What about the
Martinez
Palina
scored.
one? Bear in mind, you got the other guy who got done by the fake shot and the goalkeeper.
See, but I'm sorry, like we rate Palina to them high levels, and it's like
True.
all you have to do is clear it. There was no pressure. He just for whatever reason he just panicked.
He just shagged the
passed it to
clearance.
Bruno.
But then we don't rate Raya to a high level still.
Huh?
I think the Martinez one you
Yeah,
can give it.
but then we don't rate Raya. But I'm sorry, as a goalkeeper, there should be a minimum requirement right there that you just go.
I'll be real. The Martinez one.
It was struck
I feel like the Martinez because the amount of power there was. I don't think you expected it to be that strong.
It's like I don't know. It's like I'm sorry.
We'll go Silvers. I think I gotta agree with that.
Yeah,
I think we gotta go.
I don't know, man. It's just bad.
It's
I'll
tough.
give him the BOD. I'll give him like because we can give him the benefit of the doubt.
He's so lucky. He's so lucky, man.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, most unacceptable error. There's a lot. Go vote. This is why it's my favorite category. Go vote on the poll, people. The most unacceptable error from the weekend's games. Just
it's a shame that we can't.
people.
We don't. It's a shame that we don't add UCL football. You know what I'm saying? Because then.
Yeah, I know it is, isn't it? But if we added UCL football, you'd be of no use. You know what I'm saying? So here we are, because your team ain't in it. So we move.
Hey man, listen, man, I'm just saying, man. If we had European football, a lot of man would be in danger. You know what I'm saying? Hello.
Yeah. Facts. But yeah, Silva. Most unacceptable goal. You've got Silva, Pauline. Most unacceptable. It's supposed to say most unacceptable error. People, I put goal by accident, but you don't know the vibe. Most unacceptable error.
What's it called? David FA. Nobody said that. I don't know if this is something that came up in your own mind. I'm saying, yeah, you scored, but it was 1-1 then at that stage. There was how much time was there left? That not only was the first half still going on with the 12 minutes.
It's only 33 minutes. Yeah, I heard 33.
Yeah, and then you had the whole second half. Like for me, there's way too much.
Sorry,
time
people. I'm gonna run the poll again. 1 second. Sorry, Jess, carry on.
No, I was just saying there was just too much time still for me to sit here and say that was. And at the end of the game, of course, it costed us. We look back at the game, but at that moment in time, my head wasn't in the space of we're gonna lose that game. I was like, we can still go and win the game actually if we get it right. It was all it was completely over after Udogi, me personally.
Yeah.
And then obviously even after full time, then I'm like, Romero actually cost us a lot more. But at the time, you can still maybe because you've seen teams even with 10 man still can go and win a game.
Right.
You can still go like that's why I was so angry at Ange for not taking off a doggy. I know baby people said we should maybe there was sad that Davis wasn't on the bench. He threw, the guy threw on Emerson before at left back. I don't know why he just didn't do it again in my opinion. And the ironic part is the time that Emerson played left back, it was for Davis because he stuck out the place versus Palace. So it's like for me, like he should have took him off like Poch did for Levi Culver at the moment of time as well. Because like especially knowing as well, you want to continue that high line, knowing that we are a man down, knowing that Chelsea got pace. So when there's ever going to be situations where we maybe our defenders getting isolated because we obviously have to track back, and you know Idoi gets a yellow, then all the Chelsea players have to do is target Idogi to go and get a second yellow. So for me, it's like it was kind of stupid from Ange's part, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. But yeah, you lot go vote on the poll. Most unacceptable error, people. Just had to redo it. So if you voted, go vote again, people.
David FA. I didn't. I
Go on, fam.
said
Get to it.
the reason why I said we could have still won the game is because I still think. I mean, look at the way Chelsea struggled to go and get that win in the first place. Then that was with 9 men. Then, so it took them a while. That's why I said the way United. That's why you weren't here at the beginning because I talked about United. Ironically, in a little brief case. I never understood why Man United, despite going down, man, ended up playing like Copenhagen was the better team. It's like they gave them too much. It's like they gave them too much respect and said, "You know what? Have the ball, we just defend them." When in reality, I think if United came with the chest out in the second half, trying to actually impose themselves regardless of a man down, I think United win the game comfortably because you saw how the second half even started. You saw how the second half started, and if United, but I felt like United crumbled under the pressure. Said, "You know what? Let's protect for the points." And I always say, and protecting for the point sometimes, especially with 10 man or especially with 9 man, can sometimes go horrifically wrong in my opinion. Because then your mindset is like, we have to do everything in our power to make sure we don't lose the game. But in reality, then you put more pressure than whatever it is. That's why I say I still think we had enough there to beat Chelsea even with 10 man, and I stick by that. Like what the real problem was when the Ven got injured. The real problem was when Madison came off at halftime. That was the real off. That is when the game was just for me like, okay, maybe we have to protect the point there. But before that, when Romero came off, I still was thinking like, yeah, we can still win the game. Like it's what it is. Like it's again, and the reason why I was saying is because I don't rate Chelsea. There's also another reason. And I'm not saying Chelsea have not good players on the pitch that could have stopped us. I still obviously Chelsea still has good players who could have stopped us, but overall it's like another team on that same day would have beaten us by like 10-1.
Oh yeah. Good side, absolutely. Just
yeah, like the way it was. That's why I say that's why which is funny because obviously Chelsea won 4-1, but it's the only 4-1 or high score that we lost on against a rival as well. Usually my head would be hot against every player. I wasn't angry at any player other than Romero. Then obviously at the end, and the manager. And yeah, you saying we were still getting chance. Yeah, you were getting chance to score, but look how difficult it was for Chelsea to score when even 9 men were on the pitch. That's what I'm saying. And ironically, we had 9 men and we could have made it 2-2 at the end of there. When another day, Son could have scored it. Obviously, on that day, missed. It happens. But that's my whole point. I still think with 10 men, we could have probably done something because we have also guys who have clinical guys there. So it's what it is. All right, Pearl, 100%. We definitely bottle it. Don't get it twisted. I'm very angry at the manager for that game management on Monday, and I'm very angry at Romero. But I'm making points. How I still believe, even with 10 men, we could have still won the game. There's not because ironically, you saying that because them two know in the group chat, I literally had that argument with a Spurs fan too, and I was literally ironically saying, I don't work with ifs. That's what I'm saying. I'm not making excuses for these guys. I'm saying I still believe we could have won the
You
game.
could have got something
If-
of the game if you didn't go
Yeah,
that
if
way,
you
which
still
is
had,
fair.
if you had at least 10. So it's what it is. Like I don't really care about too much about the results. For me, it's like you just have to keep a step. Man. I want to see my manager go and adjust to the team that he's gonna have to put out there, whatever it's gonna be on Saturday on Saturday. And then also when we come back against City and Newcastle, whatever. Like I don't dwell too much on the past, to be honest. Like it's not like me with Arsenal fans who cry still after what Ateta said on the weekend. Like I still see man go crazy about it on my timeline, which is crazy. Like I already stopped talking about the Chelsea game. Like the only reason why I haven't really talked about the only reason why I'm talking about the Chelsea game now is because I feel like we didn't have too many opportunities to talk about it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
It was only straight after. It was only because we didn't do the Q&A because I did the
Then
United
obviously
game obviously Wednesday.
I couldn't
Yesterday.
I couldn't really wrap up my head because it's just literally half an hour. What, half an hour after the game? So yeah, it's just all the madness in about. I mean, fair play to Chelsea. They did get the result. They did go on to 10th now. So it's like that's what it is, man.
Yeah, they did. Hey, that you lot continue to run up the what's it called, man? Run up
I ain't speaking on Chelsea,
votes. Man. Run up the votes. Yeah, we know you ain't speaking on Chelsea. I know. We know why. We ain't slick.
I listen, man. You know, for me, at the end of the day, man, we won, but it's embarrassing that it took us that long to score against 10 men, and then it was 9 men afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think we should.
How do you feel about Jackson? Because I see a lot of obviously some people because the hypium they call it the hypium. Obviously, because it was straight off the game, you just feel pumped up and shit. But then 24 hours later, I see Chelsea fans on my timeline talking about how he needs to get how he needs to be bench player for Chelsea at minimum.
I don't know, man. I don't know why people thought he wasn't the bench level to begin with.
Who?
You know what I'm saying?
Jackson.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why people didn't think that to begin with. I knew, like, the way they was talking about him in the summer was like he's going to be eventually going to be like a first team player once, like, he gets someone. But, like, for the first 6 months, we're going to have him as a striker. And then in January, we're looking to bring in an actual striker, like a number 1 striker afterwards, because there was none available on the market. And apparently they were looking at, obviously, Ivan Toney as their number 1 option. And, you know... He's banned until January. So I don't know what people are expecting. And like, you know, Flores, what did I tell you? How many goals Action Jackson got to score this season?
Did you say 10 to 12?
5 to 10. That's what I said to you.
Yeah, you did say that. How many is he on now?
5. So like, I mean,
right, you know what? I can't wait to be back here New Year and he's on 6.
But the point I'm trying to make is that I said 5 to 10 in this season. In the sense that that's probably what he's going to give you anyway. Like he may have already exceeded the XG of the season after like 10 games, but don't worry, man. There'll be a lot of games where he won't score.
You should have been even. I mean, you should have low key been already on 7 after that game.
Yeah, the chances he missed,
the
one that got squared back to him at the end, and then
I
laughed. That was the left foot win.
I was Prime. I hyped up just because I think he's a good player. I just don't think. I think it's been unfair on him. And I've said this before. I said it was kind of unfair on him, the fact that we've had to start him when really what should have been happening is this season is the bedding in season. He comes with the bench, learns the Premier League. You know what I mean? You don't have that much pressure on the brother. And then the second season, you can give him a few more starts, a lot more starts than you need. Let's say if your number 1 striker is out injured, and then bang. You know, third season he's free and ready to start for you, week in, week out if need be. And he's good at his job.
Hey, you lot continue to vote. Get a couple more votes in before we get to the final 2 categories. Big up to Stephanie G. We're at 42 likes. 8 more. Let's get us up to 50 likes, people. Let's get us up to 50 likes. Hit the subscribe button. How many subscribers are we on? Not enough. That's what it is. We had enough added, should I say, this stream. It's just refreshing on the screen right now. And don't worry, you are going to get the United Arsenal show straight after this as well. Let's see, we're at 8,594. 6 more subscribers, people. Get us to 8,600. By the time this stream ends and we go into the United Arsenal show, I want to be less than 400 subscribers away from 9K, which is crazy. It is crazy. So we're going to get there, people, so we can have this 9K party. Then it's road to 10K, which is going to be crazy. That is gonna be nuts. Hey, Warrior J, big up every single time. And yeah, to someone who said I mentioned Anne should be in this. It's only for
Yeah,
players
only
because
players.
don't worry about the managers ones, but we
Yeah,
are gonna go
managers
to
coming
that
up.
next. We'll go to the
Yeah.
managers next
Quick,
one.
there's just two questions. Not actually
Go.
not quick. It's like, yeah, saying how
You know what?
how
Hold fire.
obviously
Let me run through this and then hold fire for those
calm.
questions. Yeah.
I
Hold
just
fire
only
with
one
those.
anyway, so it's calm. Yeah.
And I get there. Yeah, well, we will definitely. Right.
Yeah.
So we'll go next category. Let us know in the chat, people. Most untouchable manager from the weekend's games just gone. Most untouchable manager, people. Most untouchable manager. And if a manager has lost, he is not eligible for this category. If a manager gets a surprise draw, though, so for instance, the Luton Town manager, he is eligible for this category. So we'll go to you, Ahmed. Let us know. Who do you look at and say most untouchable managers from this weekend?
I think definitely Pochettino has to be untouchable. That's for sure. Another one obviously would probably be the Luton manager, whose name I don't know.
Rob Evans.
You always forget his name. That's terrible.
That's terrible. Obviously, Ten Hag for saving his job until his Hey, you know what I'm saying? So
and we lost Stephanie G. That's why Villa. Yeah, Villa lost. Villa lost.
There's three there. Number 4, obviously, probably the Sheffield United manager Higginbottom.
That's a shout out.
I think those are the 4 for me.
What are you saying, Jess?
Who did I put down? I only had 3. I put
cool.
which one did you say?
I said Higginbottom, which is the Sheffield United manager.
Yeah.
Luton manager.
Yeah,
Robert.
And who else?
I think it was Poch, and then there was one more that I said whose name under Luton.
It's Heckingbottom.
Yeah. You said only 3 then, I think.
Oh, maybe
because I only put 3. I only put 3 in the squad because I put Edwards, Poch, and Steve Cooper.
First,
Steve Cooper obviously won against Emery, Villa. It's just like man, Hickenberg or whatever his name is.
It's Heckingbottom. I had to Google that. Yeah, it's Heckingbottom.
Yeah.
The most untouchable manager. The poll is out, people. You got Steve Cooper, you got Poch, you've got Heckingbottom, and you've got Rob Edwards. Anyhow, Poch wins this. You lot are crooks. He was playing against 10 men. You know what I'm saying? This. You are crooks. Most untouchable manager poll is out, people.
Oh yeah, Ten Hag. Is it Ten Hag as well? Yeah, Ten Hag.
You're not gonna
honorable mention.
Yeah, he's an honorable mention.
Yeah, we ain't gonna put him in ahead of Steve. We ain't gonna put him in of Heckingbottom, who got a great result. Steve Cooper, who got a great result.
I think we can put him with Steve Cooper, man. You know what I'm saying? I think we can. I think we can, man.
Bro, they beat 2-0 against Villa, bro.
I think we must, man. I think we must, bro. We must.
We must not. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna do. We must not. Hey,
sounds like you're just hating on your own manager, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good look hating on your own manager, bro.
It's not. I just don't think he should be a most untouchable manager for beating Fulham away.
I think that's hating, man.
I don't think it's hating. What is it? Beating mid-table teams from West London? Like, that's not new. We don't it's calm. We do that all the time.
I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure, bro.
We do that all the time. We beat Brentford. We beat Fulham. We beat them both. Am I lying?
That's not that.
Last time we played you lot, we clapped you lot. Did we not? I was there. It was a great show.
Was that the bridge there? Was it? Was that at the bridge? So
I'm talking about the bridge, man. What was the score at the bridge? 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Late winner. Late draw for Casemiro.
Oh, was that the Casemiro header? I feel so long ago. That's crazy.
When people hype on Anthony.
That is crazy. Hey, you got people out here hyping on Mudryk.
Hey, Mudryk's getting goals. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Wait. How many goals has Mudryk got? Sorry?
More than he's got more goals than Hoyland, that's for sure.
That's cool. Yeah, and how many Champions League goals has he got? How many Champions League goals has he got?
I think he has a decent one for Shakhtar,
I think it's quite a good fair amount for Shakhtar, mate. I don't think we should be starting.
No. I'm talking about Champions League goals for Chelsea Football Club.
Oh, now moving the goalpost, yeah? Moving the goalpost.
I mean, to be fair, he does play for Chelsea, though.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I count goals for Chelsea. I'm not counting it for anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big up to you, Stabby, as well. Hey, good big up Daniel Doncaster Rovers in the cut as well. Hey, you lot got to vote on this poll because it's currently 33% apiece. Steve Cooper, Putch, and Heckingbottom, all at 33%. And it's from this weekend's games just gone. This is not overall, people. It's from this weekend's games just gone. Hey, big up Zayn, man. Good to see Zayn in the chat. You've been missing. Like Ahmed after Chelsea takes a loss. Good to see you in the chat, Zayn. My guy. He says, Shaby won't see you in the Champions League final. Masterpiece against Sevilla. Rice on par with Rodri. Who will you quote when we get Tony? First and foremost, Zayn, good to see you in the chat. Secondly, thank you for the super chat. Third, I didn't want you said we won't see you in the Champions League final. We won't see Arsenal there either. Didn't watch your game against Sevilla. Rice is not on par with Rodri, unless you're talking about plain rice with chicken. And who you get who facts? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like plain rice which is the way forward. Like rice is my rice my favorite dish. I fuck to plain rice though. Say again.
At least you want to eat some rice after. Yeah, I want to eat rice after.
I love rice, not Declan Rice, people. I know it's weird hearing a black man say they don't like rice, but I'm not a big fan of Declan rice. But like curry goat rice, favorite dish.
Talking about rice. To all my Africans in the chat, I saw on Twitter a picture of somebody eating jollof rice with mayonnaise. Kwasi, because like absolute idiot. Absolute disgrace. I would say if you're somebody, and I know somebody personally who is criminal himself who told me he was. I know somebody. Because I had to mention this because it pisses me off. It's like he told me not too long ago how he said he was experimenting, and I felt like slapping his hand because he told me he was eating jollof rice with sweet chili sauce. I was like, what? Sweet chili? Anyways, if you're one of those disgusting people that put mayonnaise or sweet chili or whatever on jollof rice, you are a criminal. You are a criminal. Just had to put it out there.
Well, Zayn, big up for the super chat. And that, just to clarify, you know what I'm saying, Arsenal will not be in the Champions League final. But good to see you in the chat. Large up every single time.
Good. You know what? Good job though for the presentation.
Yeah, man. Positive. You gotta be positive.
I don't know, man. Zayn, like, your club is apparently they ain't got the facilities for Tony now. That's what the street is saying, bro.
You said, who will you cope when we get Tony? Can you even afford Tony?
Apparently, you're trying to get Douglas Luiz again for 20 million.
Hey, you know what?
I'm talking about Champions League finals and couldn't beat Newcastle away, but here we are.
Hey, we did. You know what? We didn't touch that K money in the summer, man, and they're saying Tony's 100 million in January. It was all planned off the master plan. You know what I'm saying?
It was all, man. It was all a part of the master plan, wasn't it? Tony to Tottenham. I'm with that. Just for jokes, just to annoy people.
Yeah. I know it'd be crazy, but that guy is twerking cash, bro, for Arsenal. That guy is crazy for Arsenal.
Yeah, but can Arsenal afford him? That is the thing.
Do you know what this guy is going to do? He's just going to restrict guys from just wait till the summer. If he does that, he's a disgrace.
It'd be hilarious.
Also, by the way, did you guys see that this Madrid's Alfonso Davies finished heating up? So I think he might actually be available in the summer.
Where's he going to? Is he going Real Madrid?
They say he's not signing his contract, Yeah,
because so it does. I feel like it does indicate that he's going to be, even if he doesn't go to Madrid, it indicates he's going to be available. I always said he's good up there. I said already, he will be a good backup to Adogi, but
this guy
to any clubs that need him, that's the time right there.
Listen, man, I've said this before, man. You know, he's a great player, but you know, I need a left back. You know what I mean? I need a left back at Chelsea. Theo Hernandez.
Theo, you spitting right there. Just jollof and chicken, nothing else. No ketchup, no mayonnaise, no this, not that.
Hey, listen, man. For us, bro. Chat to me, man. You know what I'm saying? How's the United situation been, bro? Obviously, that banter. If I actually put the banter aside,
banter aside, horrible. Banter aside, horrible. With banter, horrible. His manager's cooked. It's a wrap. The show's over.
You actually think he's get sacked now? You actually think like it's like only time.
I've been saying this. I've said this. Because Chelsea lost and you've been running. You've not heard me say this over the past.
No, because I've genuinely actually been ill and everything, so that's probably why.
Well, let me get to Zayn. Hey Zayn, man, it's good to see you back, man. He says, big up for the super chat again, Zayn. We outplayed Newcastle. You lost against their C team, and Ketty will get more goals than Højlund, who's a flop already. Saliba, best centre back in the world now. You outplayed Newcastle with one shot on target. target. Let me repeat that. You had one shot on target. We did lose against their C team.
Where was
And
your
Nketiah will
stop,
get
man?
wait. And Nketiah will get more goals than Hoyland. Is Nketiah not gone like 25 away games without a goal? Does he not have like 15 goals across in like 100 plus games? What are we talking about? Let me
As bad
not
as
even do
Werner.
the numbers on Nketiah.
Hey, man, you know what? You know
We'll
what?
do the numbers. Hold up.
You
We
know
gonna
what?
get to this.
I just want to say the first part we outplayed Newcastle. That didn't give you the 3 points, mate.
Yeah.
Man said, Ahmed, you need Delo as a left
Hold
back.
up. Let me see. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, take the low. You can have him for free. Right. I'm just looking at
Hey,
Nketiah's stats. So here we are. So Nketiah has he has 19 goals in 100 matches for Arsenal.
Charlie.
19 goals in 100. That's Premier League. Overall, he has 37 goals in 147 matches. Yeah. So let's just clarify that about Eddie Nketiah. Saliba's quality, though, that's the only thing I agree with, Zayn. Saliba's quality. But it's a shame he's going to be at Arsenal winning nothing. That's it.
To be fair, he can win something with France, though.
He can win. So, hey, him and Kanate as a central partnership is fine.
I wouldn't be too worried about Saliba, man. Listen, man, PSG, man, they can come calling at any time and they know the sweet. You'll just go there, man. You know what I'm saying?
And Nketiah has 18 goals in 100 appearances for. Is it even 18? It might not even be 18. Let me just double check this. Sorry, 19 goals in 100 Premier League appearances. 19. 1-9. 19. Bear in mind, he scored a hat-trick in one of those games. So how many goals has he not scored in? How many games has he not scored in? He has 37 goals in 147 appearances for Arsenal. He's been at Arsenal. All right, let's say he started playing 2019-20 season. We're now in 2023. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has like...
It's 2019.
2019-20. Proper, yeah. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. And this season now is the 5th season. And he scored 3 goals before that. So in 5 years, he's got 35 goals for Arsenal. But hey, Zayn, this is the guy you're holding your heart. Hey, good luck, man. Maybe Arsenal will win something in Europe, mate. Maybe. We move on. You lot continue to vote on the poll before we close out. Steve Cooper currently leading the race, just waiting for a couple more votes, people. Yeah, man, the phase that Lee Gunner and Northside we're talking about. Make sure you check out the show Phase 4 as well. There's a playlist on the channel.
Listen, man, Luton, bro. Let's talk about Luton, bro.
Let's talk about Luton.
Do you think you're gonna get a draw against Luton?
Maybe not.
I think you can get. I don't think he'll lose that game. I don't think he'll actually, but I do think he'll draw the game. I'll be honest.
I can see us drawing the game. That's not outrageous. We could easily draw to Luton Town.
Yeah, man. After their performance against Liverpool, I feel like particularly after that performance against Liverpool, it probably might spur those guys on to try to, do another one against United.
No facts. What I'm saying. You have the worst goalie in the league, Anthony, biggest flop ever. What about so we're just moving on from Nketiah, Zayn? Is that what we're talking about? If you and you know what as well, Zayn, you don't want to be talking about right wingers for big money because the last right winger you signed for big money don't play in the country no more. So let's not go there. Like we don't want to start talking about them things there. Or your number 29 either, Zayn. You don't want this smoke. If we start talking about your number 29 now, let's not do this.
Yeah, man. What about Kai Havertz, bro?
Let's not do this. Hey, big up Curry P in the cut as well. You know what I'm saying? And that big up Curry P. I'm saying maybe Chelsea can get into single digit position at some point during the season. But yeah, we move. You lot got Chelsea City on the weekend, didn't it? Oh yeah, you lot getting beat up. Yeah, you lot getting.
I actually think that game, honestly.
Go on. What do you think about City going?
It's gonna be obviously gonna be interesting picture. I think we probably lose the usual amount, 1-0 probably, because we always lose 1-0 to them at home.
Yeah, I can see you like losing 1-0, 2-0. I can see that happening. You got Action Jackson, man, fresh off his hat trick at the Tottenham Hotspur, not the Tottenham Hotspurs, but the Nicholas Jackson Stadium. That's what it's called.
Is the new Tottenham Hotspur? No, is the stadium is called?
Nah, I thought it was renamed. Lewis renamed it the Nicholas Jackson Stadium.
New White Hart Lane. Is it not New White Hart Lane? Sorry, I thought it was called New White Hart Lane.
It's only called only all fans obviously because it's White Hart Lane stays White Hart Lane, and the fans which is fine. But
fair enough.
The official name is the Tottenham Stadium, so.
No.
Yeah.
Listen,
Zayn again. I missed the first part of this. Big up for the super chat again as well. You have the worst goalie in the league. Did you not see your goalkeeper waving at his wife for that cross? You know what I'm saying? That's what he was doing. We're just missing that. I'm gonna say his crowd waving. He's waving at his wife, man. Why are you man laughing? I was waving at his family in the crowd.
Me
For
and
that
Mori,
cross.
He's famous Arsenal
Yeah.
career when he goes back to Brentford.
I'm saying, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Curry P. You know what I'm saying? Hoyland's got more goals in the Champions League this season than your entire team. What are we talking about?
mate, but the thing is, yeah, my striker didn't go 007 in
Yeah,
all
great for you, isn't it?
competitions.
It is. You know what I'm
Mate,
saying? But
what's up,
you
bro?
know what? He's yeah, that's
Honest.
all well and good, mate. Like I said, talk to me when you have single digits as a position. You know what I'm saying? Still got two
Hey
digits
man,
in front of your
if
position.
you draw Thingy, if you draw against Thingy or lose against Luton and we win against Man City, you know
Say
we
that again.
if
Run that back
we
again.
if you lose to Luton and if
Okay. And the
we
second part.
and if we beat Manchester City, then we'll be in single digit. You know what I mean in the league.
All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Two, they are big if. They're
You know
big
what,
if.
man? Can I say something? Why is no one
Yeah, of
speaking
course.
on this? At the Seagulls, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know these guys have been drawing and
Oh
losing
yeah,
in the
yeah.
PPL for the last month.
They haven't won a game since September the 24th. But people don't want to talk about it.
That's what I'm
I
saying,
mean,
bro.
Yeah,
we
people
can
don't.
we
They
can
just
talk. I mean,
bypass
if
that.
you want to talk about it, we can talk about
They'll
it.
just bypass it now. You know what? You know it's just the silence about it is even better. I'm glad that got derailed. That's I like the silence of it because I was told I was crazy about it. So I like the
But
silence.
that's the reality about the thing is no disrespect to like Brighton fans. Obviously, I don't think Brighton fans are listening. There's a Brighton fan listening, but if they
Shout out,
shout out
right?
to you, but that's what I keep saying. Like Brighton is just not. It's just not their club. But like, let any of the other big six club, including Tottenham, by the way, people, let any of the big six club, go on the run that they have been. Everybody would. I mean, ironically, Chelsea's going through it. I mean,
You
obviously, they
went through.
won the last game.
We went through that one.
Yeah, it was literally, and you saw the outrage what happened. But with Brighton, it's like nobody really talking about it. I mean, the one today was Ajax, but nobody wanna. That's what I was saying. Like, it's just different when you work at Brighton and then when you go to the other club where there's a more stature to it. It's like that's why I'm like, I only found out only when I was looking through the results, that they didn't win a game since September. Which ironically, I said that when I saw that run of stretch a couple months ago, I said ironically I think only the Everton game that should be winning, which they ironically drew. So it's like, and even that win, I think people forget that that must be one of the most unluckiest own goals that I have seen in recent time.
Yeah. It just hit Matoma across the end and it just hit Ashley Young and just looped up. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It is. But all right, people. Poll is done. Most untouchable manager. You lost. I can't believe this is crazy. Hey, where you at, Zane, man? When you super chatted, you should have just put Rob Edwards to win a certain. But yeah, Steve Cooper at 29%, Poch at 41%, Heckingbottom 12%, Rob Edwards at 18%. Right. We'll go to the next one. Final one. Most under the cosh manager. Let us know in the chat. If a manager won, he is not eligible for this category. If a manager won this weekend, he is not eligible for this category. What are you saying, Jez? Most untouchable. Most under the cosh manager, sorry.
So I'll put down Imposter Koglu, De Silvi, Ariola, and Klopp.
Yeah, joke, man. Run that back again. Run that. Yeah,
hey,
he said it.
For this week is Imposter Koglu. He has to go get the redemption on Saturday.
So Postecoglou. Who else did we say? Who else we got?
I said Klopp, De Zerbi, and Ariola.
De Zerbi. That's a shout. De Zerbi.
I'm surprised he hasn't been sacked yet. You know.
What are you saying?
Looking at them results, I don't really think they should have won a lot of them games based on team. But then the ones that he should have won, he hasn't won.
That's what I'm saying.
As well. But then it's only done the last two properly in the Premier League, which is the reason why there shouldn't be. I feel like they should see. I think he's in a good situation because he knows that Brighton's maybe overperforming to an extent, and Brighton know that he's the right manager. Like I think nobody's expecting. Well, actually, there's a lot of people that think Brighton can get Champions League. Well,
I'm not talking about the Zerbi. I'm talking about Ariola.
Oh, you're talking about Ariola. I mean, yeah, he needs to get sacked personally. Like,
that's what I was talking about. Yeah. No, not the Zerbi. Not the Zerbi. Not the Zerbi. Ariola, he has to.
Because we were on the Zerbi, so my bad, man. Ariola, he needs to get sacked. Like that guy is playing, but that guy, playing Bournemouth probably after Man United probably. Like you says, flawless. Bournemouth is the easiest team to play against in the league, in my opinion. It's United, Bournemouth, and then
You reckon
Burnley,
it's
in my
that?
opinion. Yeah, I think it's that. Because
Wow.
you say you. I mean, you say you're the easiest team to play against.
Yeah.
That's what you say. So
Yeah.
so based on that, it's Man United, Bournemouth, and then Burnley. I think it's
Cool.
I think it's harder to play Luton than those three at the moment.
Yeah. Hey, big up TJ Warren as well in the chat. We will be, like I said, redirecting to that show shortly. But yeah, people, the poll is out. Big up Zane for the super chat. Says Martinelli, best winger in the world. So Zane, what you're telling me is that Martinelli's better than Saka. Is that what you're saying, Zane? Zane, is this what you're telling me, my friend? If he's the best winger in the world, that means he's better than Bukayo Saka. Okay. All right.
He's asked, man.
First. But you lot, polls out. Most under the Kosh manager, go vote on the poll. We've got Postecoglou, Klopp, De Zerbi, Areola. They're the four managers from this weekend's games just gone. Postecoglou, Klopp, De Zerbi, Areola. Obviously, Postecoglou losing 4-1 at home to Chelsea. Klopp drawing 1-1 away to Luton. De Zerbi drawing 1-1 away to Everton. And I think we're a bit harsh, though. Even though they got packed 6, it is Manchester City. I think that's a bit harsh.
No, it's not, man. This guy has been asked for a long time, bro. Come on, man.
I think it's a bit harsh. You don't think it's a bit harsh?
I think it's a bit harsh. That's like the 4-3 against Copenhagen. You know what I'm saying? A bit harsh there. You know what I mean?
Harsh. We just cheeks. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is.
Hey, man.
It's like getting beat by Brentford on your home patch. It's not harsh. It's just the realities. You know what I'm saying?
It's not reality. That actually was just Chelsea's fault. That was just Chelsea's fault.
Yeah, that's the reality. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't harsh. It was just that you like cheeks. Yeah, we know.
Hey, man, listen, man. Don't worry, man. We ain't got no bold fraud in our club, you know what I mean? No boldies in our club, you know what I mean? Dreads.
Your man,
we got a dreads. You know what I mean? We got a dreads in our club, but no boldies, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Quick question. Who did Burnley play again?
Burnley played Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace.
I mean, to be fair, I had Crystal Palace winning that game, so based on that notion.
Yeah, but I can't believe I let you lot put the Areola in the poll. It's crazy.
To be fair, there's no other. Unless you want
Yo,
Emery.
can I just say company?
Did somebody say Emery?
No, we didn't say Emery. No, damn.
Yeah, Emery, but then again, Forest do have a good home record.
Yeah, so, but no, I mean the winner hype that I'm getting on my timeline. 2 points away from Tottenham or some shit. 2 points away from Arsenal. You see what I mean? Like, people love doing it with Villa too. Like that scrub Saniolo from. I keep telling people about that guy. Guy's not good.
He's had back-to-back ACL injuries.
Maybe the Wolves manager, man.
Patrick O'Neill.
Yeah.
Gary O'Neill. Always say Patrick for some reason.
You always say Patrick. You do? Always say Patrick. For real.
Bro, quick question. There's like some dude that, because I was watching some highlights earlier. Who is Emil Heskey?
Emil what?
Emil Heskey.
What about Emil Heskey?
Yeah, because I was watching highlights here and they showed me how his son scored for David for City and like the Champions League youth thing. Because I was just watching
Emil
some
Heskey's
highlights.
son is playing ball.
Yeah, he's playing for City.
Jesus Christ.
Right, you're right, man. See,
was he good? Because actually, I don't know.
Nah, Emil Heskey. He was just he was legit. He was like he got criticized a lot because he just couldn't score goals. Like when it came to holding the ball up and things of that nature, on point, held the ball up. You know what I'm saying? And all that type of stuff. Could do everything. Technically decent as well. He just couldn't score. Couldn't score goals.
I feel so sorry for him, you know. The way they used to cook him in the media.
Yeah, like they went over the top. Just like he wasn't the worst striker in the world, but if you look at some of the stuff that was said about him, you'd think he is.
I can't lie, man. The racism that was a bit of racism in there. Some of the stuff, bro. That was
man had when you utilized him effectively, he was good. I'm saying, like, if you hear Michael Owen talk, he'll turn around and be like, yeah, that's the best strike partner I ever had. Because he was a great foil for others. Like I said, the ball would stick and flick-ons and all that type of stuff.
Okay, now that's actually fair. By the way, ironically, just because I'm talking about highlights, there's the fan reaction football thing on YouTube. Oh shit!
The what? Oh, fan reaction. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, what's it called? They uploaded the Toulouse Liverpool with some face there. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
straight.
watch it. I'll watch it.
Yeah, man, because the Sam was talking rubbish, talking about last. We tweeted yesterday, oh, this is why Liverpool need to be in the Champions League, and then someone quote tweeted with him in the video of them losing of their goal getting disallowed.
Oh
It's like,
my
yeah, man,
god!
oh,
How
oh
did
my
they lose two
god,
lose? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Maybe they shouldn't have two lose.
This guy, yeah.
Hey.
See that? See two lose.
Two lose. You know what I'm saying?
I was
And Toulouse against Toulouse is crazy. Or losing against Toulouse. Hey, we
man.
But,
Listen, it's a big game, big games, man. A lot of big games coming up. But listen, man, at the end of the day, Chelsea, man. You know what I mean? We just move on. And Cuckoo's back after international break. Lavia back after international break. We're gonna be seeing something soon, inshallah.
yeah, man. Seeing you lot move from 10th to 10th.
10th
Lewis,
to 9th, man.
Postecoglou was actually winning the poll, but I appreciate the super chat regardless. But yeah, Posta no clue wins, unlike on Monday. So for instance, say Postecoglou wasn't in. Say for instance, Postecoglou wasn't winning the poll, people, or wasn't even eligible. The fact that Lewis is super chatted, Postecoglou would then win this poll. But big up to my good man Lewis. Subscribe to his channel.
I'm always about the positives. There we go. A W for my manager right there.
There you go, man. He won twice. I'm saying.
Come on.
Got back-to-back wins, unlike Chelsea all season long.
You've got back-to-back wins. What are you doing?
When?
Brighton
in the league.
In the league, yes, we have. In the league, Fulham and Burnley. Fulham and Burnley.
Oh shit! Yeah, you beat. So you beat a championship side. Well done. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, who's got more wins in the Premier League? Me or you?
I think it's us.
I think Chelsea.
Yeah.
Actually, let me check.
Is it us?
Let me check.
We've got more draws than losses. That's the difference.
Yeah, because we have no draws. We got all wins and all losses.
Yeah, we wins. Yeah. Oh, so Man United has 6 wins and Chelsea have 4 wins.
See,
4 wins, 2 draws, and then the rest of the
scrubs. That's why you man are 10th. Scrubs. You know what I'm saying? Like we're scrubs, but we're scrubs, and you man talk like you're good. That's the craziest part. You man talk like you like
we're in the process, man. What process are you in?
What process?
We're in
process
the
of what? What's the process?
We're in the rebuild process. You know what I mean?
Rebuild. Okay, so what you gonna do this season?
I said to you, top 8. In my opinion, top 8.
Hey, after one build. Hey, Charlie.
Hey.
This just guy.
Jimmy. I'll say.
Hey, I don't lie. You know what I mean? I'm honest. Honestly,
you're honest. We know that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a fucking problem. Here we are. Anyways, we're gonna close out, people. We're gonna run through. Don't worry, Warrior J. We will get to predictions at some point as well. Probably won't. I need to start the other show, but we're gonna run through the winners of each category, people. So yeah, Postecoglou has won that. So the most unforgettable goal was Ola Aina's goal, which was a good finish. Him arriving into the box, finishing with his right foot. Most unpredicted result was Luton Town 1, Liverpool 1. Most unacceptable error was Romero's challenge on Enzo that gave away the penalty and had him getting sent off. Most untouchable manager was Mauricio Pochettino. And sticking with the Spurs Chelsea theme, most under the cost manager from this week was Postecoglou. Right, love to everyone.
We had the same one of we maybe lost the game, but we drew here. Let's go.
There we go, man. There we go. So yeah, love to everyone that's locked in. The other live stream has already started. The United Arsenal show. Myself and TJ will be over there. So don't go anywhere, people. It's going to redirect you straight to the Manchester United Arsenal show. This show, though, doing the most, will be back in its regular slot from next week. Mondays at midnight, even though it is internet. Wait, no, it won't be international break yet. So yes, I'll be back and we'll be doing game week 12. But even during international breaks, we'll just do a Q&A anyway for you lot, so you lot can ask us questions because you really enjoy this show. But big up to my guy Ahmed, big up to Jez as well. Make sure you subscribe to Ahmed's channel at the Bridge 258. The link is in the title at the Bridge 258. Ahmed, anything you want to add before we close out?
Obviously, tomorrow you'll get my preview for the Chelsea United Man City game on Sunday at 4:30. And the watch along as usual. Obviously, you see my new watch along format with working hard on it, the layout and everything. So hopefully you enjoyed the previous one. You know what I mean? Enjoy it.
And don't forget, I've not seen it yet, but now I'm glad you improving. I'm going over to your watch along. I want to join one of your watch alongs at some point soon. We'll make that happen. I want it over there. But yeah, people, don't forget this show and all the other shows on the channel are available on audio only platforms as well. Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcast, SoundCloud, wherever you get your podcast. Type in Sarcasm City TV, and this show and all the other shows will pop up. I hope you lot enjoyed this show. This has been Doing the Most, Premier League Game Week 11. And like I said, we're redirecting straight to the Manchester United Arsenal show. Big up, and see you lot in 2 minutes.
Tuchel Rouse.